Hi there. Terribly sorry about that, but it should be normal now. If you weren't here before, I had an issue with the audio not coming out, and I'm still not sure what was causing it. Also, while I was troubleshooting, I was having another problem where if I move my cursor to my second monitor, sometimes it's gonna mute the game like that. Then it comes back when I bring the mouse back to it, but that wasn't happening yesterday. So I don't know what's changed. Also, OBS crashed when I was trying to open it again. Hopefully that won't happen now. The only thing I'm doing different today is that I'm trying to record the stream at the same time I'm streaming it, so as like recording it locally. Because then I don't have to download it from Twitch to upload it to my VOD channel later, and it's gonna have better audio quality like that. See, now the muting stuff's not happening when I switch to my second monitor. Just in case I get muted again, please let me know. For what I was doing, I have to head to Dio's home village. Although there's no marker showing exactly where how to go, you can kind of follow like the crumbs of the those icons where it is something important to talk about.
立派な船ね。
だろう。王都のあるミッドガンド領まで遠石や硫黄を運ぶ船だ。知ってるか？遠石ってのは清涼が開発した新しい爆薬の原料でな。そのおかげで強力な大砲や爆弾が作れるようになったんだ。
爆薬。物騒ね。
物騒だが必要なものだ。ゴーマもだが人間の海賊や盗賊も増えてるからな。だがおかげで遠石の需要が増えてエラビーサは豊かになった。雪に閉ざされたこの町が栄えているのは
I just shut down the stream in the beginning again, Twitch already wants to play another ad. And I don't know why it won't let me, like, seems like it won't ever let me snooze the ad these days.
商船組合が業務を止められていて船は動かせない。それに希少鉱物の輸出船には大魔師様が警備につく。部外者の乗船には清涼の許可がいる。
ずいぶん厳しいのね。
まあな。だがそれが清涼が決めた規則だ。人間が生きていられるのも清涼あってこそ。文句を言ったら罰が当たるぜ。
A big stellar dragon, though, so it's nothing. I thought we were talking about the game. Also, me going down backwards like that is my controller drifting. But I said I want to like make it last as long as possible. I think I have to replace it pretty soon. Because I've tried everything at this point to make this less worse. Also, doesn't look like this was the right way. I probably have more patience than the average person with drifting for having on the Nintendo Switch. Depending on the game, it gets really egregious. It happens like every other time I let go of the analog while I was pointing up, it's gonna snap back and go down. Like this, just happened. So I've seen a chest over there. Oh, but it's blocked off. Maybe there's not a way to get in there. don't think I've been here before. This is the inn. Oh, if it's the inn, then yes, you do keep your last, like when you lose HP during a battle, don't carry it back by the end. Otherwise, there will be no point to having an inn.
よし、今のはなかなかいい立ち筋だった。明日はもっと早くだな。
いい加減なゴーマかと思ったけど、案外そうでもないのね。
Hey, you guys new outfit. And I should find some place where I can sell those trinkets I've been getting. Because I don't think there's any other use for them. Oh, right, I did go to the weapon shop for a cutscene, but I didn't stop to actually check what they had, I think. I just didn't have enough money to buy anything. They have 4 of the same weapon, but that's because they all have a different effect attached to them. Tem this one that heals your HP when you kill an enemy. It's gonna like become obsolete pretty soon, but early on should be pretty good. Worth much is everything. Okay. Hopefully I don't like later unlock a crafting system or something where I need those items. And does Velvet not currently have a number blade? Oh, the blood blade. Got it, thought it were the same. Here, blood blade already gives HP recovery on kill. So I guess if you master a bunch of weapons with the same passive, it stacks. So long as they are different weapons. Knife. Oh, focus makes your soul gouge feel faster and I think improves your debuff proc rate. I think I'll be going most for raw attack power for now. Raise map movement speed by 10%. Also, I guess my complaint about the character moving a bit too slow will get fixed in no time. I use a weapon, the more experience he gets. I think a lot of gacha games are like that as well, where you have to level up your equipment. Granblue certainly had that. Thankfully, Arctice doesn't have it, because it barely has equipment to begin with. It has the module levels, but more often than not, you'll be able to get module level 3 as soon as you unlock it. That's the maximum one. They have a limited inventory, so you might like cycle with time, looking at the different passes. I said this an end amount of times, but one of the reasons I stuck with Arcanite is because it has no equipment system to stress over. And I know Enfield has it, because it even has a weapon gacha, which is disgusting. I haven't even been paying attention to how much I'm spending. I think I just got the same equipment I already had, but I just like slightly better because of the extra passes. And I thought I had to leave from here, but I can't. That's avoid the front entrance, so I have to leave but not throw here. It looks like I'm already getting lost. There's a better. Looks like we can go either up or down this path. I don't think I've been here before. A herb that increases attack by 2. And hidden art attacks is still your physical attack stat. I thought it would be like magic. If that's the case, I think in general Velvet won't use the magic attack stat a lot. I think that's where I saw the just before. There it is. They got a number garment, which I didn't have this before. And this one is master, so I guess I bought this one for nothing. Maybe it can go to Rokuro. Oh, never mind, they can't. They don't share equipment. Except for, I guess, the rings and I think the boots. Gonna be more like Trials of Mana, where there is unique equipment for every different character. Whereas defense, more offense. I should be getting a healer sooner rather than later, so I don't think that's gonna be like hurt it a lot. And I think she has a passive where she gets some HP back from killing enemies. Wait, am I back to the start? Like, there's like those orbs here, I've definitely not been here before. But doesn't it just take me to the port? Yeah, so there's something I'm missing. This is where I originally came from, like when I first came to this town. But this map only has one other exit and it's the one that's blocked off. I think this will give me any hints to what I have to do. I had to dial some village. Unfortunately, I don't remember a lot of the dialogue from towards the end of this thing yesterday. Maybe I have to talk to somebody. Because when you're in the right map, a star will show up on the minimap exactly where you have to go. After this home village is not, of course, it's not here. I have to leave town, but the only exit is blocked off. That's already front entrance. Yeah, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I didn't speak to this guard before. But nothing happens if you do. So, clearly I'm supposed to leave through here, right? Okay, so there's a record time for me to bring out a walkthrough, because I'm doing that. Also, the game went mute there, sorry, but that happens randomly. I went for a way to prevent it. Now I have to find where I am this walkthrough. Oh, I have to go. Actually, have to go back to where I started, like to the ice field from before. And with that, I've lost what? 30 minutes of stream, counting the time I had to stop it. Doing basically nothing. So I could stretch this one out a bit for the time normal to make up for it. And yeah, I can see why the I started the objective markers. So this RPG is like newish enough that they should already have it in the original. Oh, there's the star. Why didn't it show up before? There's somebody tucked away
やれやれ
over there.
どこまでも氷と雪ばかりだな。
寒いの？
いいよ。お前はへそでも冷えるのか？
別に。っていうか、どこ見てるわけ？
おっとすまん。そういうつもりはなかった。そうか。お前はまだ恥じらいとかそういう感情が残ってるんだな。
お前はって。じゃああんたは？
ああ。人間らしい感覚がだいぶなくなってる。ゴーマってのはそういうもんだと思って。
Also, is Velvet that grumpy because she literally can't feel happiness anymore?
それでも俺が俺である根っこは変わらないがな。相変わらず浸水もうまいのもありがたい。
そう。
Oh yeah, I can't run away from the eagles because they outrun me. As you can switch fighting moves with combat, I think you can't because otherwise the game would tell me. Oh, I can. But I have to do to pause before doing so.
ここいらじゃマイナーなもんで
I
な。
got a new pair of daggers. The more souls the character has, the more damage enemies will take more damage. Wait, so there is a trade-off? You get worse in some aspects by having a lot of souls? Not purely beneficial? So the game doesn't want you to like hoard them, you have to do that super attack to spend them. That's especially odd because Pokyo's the same stat that makes your soul gauge feel faster, also makes your debuffs more likely to hit.
こんな場所に花が
But then
咲いて
having a lot of souls makes your debuffs less likely to hit, so I guess these will cancel each other out.
なかなか雅な名前だな。
姉さんが大好きだった花。
そうか。全員担当の土地に着いたか。
はい。皆準備を整え、例の時を心待ちにしています。
間もなくだ。よろしく頼む。
もちろんです。あなたなら必ず成し遂げられますよ。
いよいよだよ、セリカ。俺はお前たちのためになさなければならないことをなす。どうしたベルベット。
あ、邪魔しちゃ悪いと思って。
遠慮する必要はないだろう。これはお前の姉さんの墓だ。
そうだけど、セリカ姉さんが一番好きだったのは兄さんだし、アーサー兄さんが一番お姉ちゃんを愛してたと思うし。
家族に順番なんかあるものか。セリカもお前もライフィセットもみんな俺の大切
Oh
な
yeah,
家族。
Ceres from the beginning was her sisters, so there's 4 of
家
them.
族。
So Velvet, Arthur, Luffy, and Ceres were all siblings and they look nothing like each other. Like all of them.
うん、きっとお姉ちゃんも喜ぶよ。
ああ、そうだといいな。
よくもあんな嘘。
そういえば花には花言葉ってのがあるんだよな。こいつのはなんて言うんだろうな。
裏切りよ。
ほう。
Got to check the new weapon. This one is better, but I think I should wait to master this one. Looks like you get 1 point per battle, so it will take ages for this one to fill up. But even longer for this one. But I think I have the better base stats. And the weapons actually have different like the appearance effects on your character model, which I didn't realize. That's cool. Yes, that's an advantage you have when you're making a 3D game. And Rokuro does have a couple new moves. This one looks like a magic attack. But from the sword arc, I think it's not. Look like modern bayonet knives. I would do like I would make each combo specializing a different kind of enemy. So for example, this combo is just for dealing extra damage to fiends, this one just for Morphos and so on, but I don't have enough moves for that yet. It's helpful to get any new ones. Save faster when battle to switch characters. That was fireballs. And if you use it super, you can just dance. It looks like it's gonna be so simple, because when you're actually in the battle, there's so little UI on your screen. But then when you look behind it on the menus, it's full of stuff to keep track of. Probably counter. I should try getting hit on purpose. Final Fantasy VII Remake had something like that as well. And there was a boss who was supposed to counter his attacks, otherwise it's basically impossible to hit him, and it took me ages to figure that out. And that was the character I saw in the opening, thought she was what turned out to be Ceres, which is a different character.
辺境に住むのが清涼の規則に沿わない人々なのも事実。非常な決断であることは分かっています。でも、これが今最善の断りなのです。
私に言い訳されても。
言い訳では。清涼巡察官、一等大魔師、エレノア・ヒュームです。ご用件は
ヘラビーサで人を殺して逃げたゴーマの話を聞いたんだけど。
商船組合の事件ですね。私も聞き込みをしましたが、まだ手がかりは。
そう。
ご安心ください。非道なゴーマは我らが必ず打ち果たします。
大魔師の人、帰った？
おお、帰った。
よかった。これで
食べられる？
知らないよ。ゴーマのことなんか何にも。
頼む、教えてくれ。誰にも言わないから。
北の洞窟にトカゲのゴーマがいるの。このこと喋ったら村のみんなを食べちゃうって。絶対言っちゃダメだよ。これあげるから。
わかった。約束だ。
北の洞窟か。
しかし、意外に大魔師は信頼されてないんだな。なかなかうまい。そんなに腹減ってたのか？
しない。何の味も。
She might have preferred if there was one. All things considered. And I was wondering if she is able to eat normal food after turning to a demon, since like she can't. I mean, she can, but she won't taste anything. Tiny one of this village.
立派な役だ。なかなか愛嬌のある顔をしてるな。
顔、近づけない方がいいわよ。
お？なんでだ？
Yeah, in the Athens game, it's gonna have a cooking system that I even have some ingredients on it, so I wonder how that's gonna work.
むちゃくちゃ臭いゲップをするんだよ。
牛やヤギと同じ。
I guess it can benefit everybody else except for Velvet.
理解した。二度と反芻したくない臭さだ。
Lights sit there. Oh, there's another cat box. Yes, so no massively. Reduce my heart attack, which I think is not good since. I mean, he has. I'm still not sure if this attack here is a magic or physical attack. The game did tell me that hidden arteries are still physical attacks. It sure doesn't look like one. So not giving a lot more defense. Just elemental attack, I wonder.
清涼の巡察官か。
王国の
Okay,
各
going
地
to a
を回っ
battle and
て
see how
ゴーマ
much
対
damage
策
it
の状
deals.
況を確
If
認した
one
り
thing equipped and
大魔師たち
change
の
to the
行
other.
動を改めたりする精鋭らしい。いわゆる憲兵みたいなものだな。民衆にあれこれ我慢を強いてる以上、自分たちにも裏がないことをアピールしたいんだろう。
そんなのを置いてる時点で白じゃないって言ってるようなものでしょ。
逆に、そっちの方が誠実って考え方もある。理想だけじゃ世界は変えられないからな。だから泣いたんじゃないか。志の高い巡察官殿は。
そうね。いかにもって感じだったわ。
ま、女の涙ってのは簡単に信じるもんじゃないかな。
うん？
ただの一般論さ。
I'll try and get this thing. Nothing. So I guess I have to find multiple of them now to unlock the next cosmetic. And because there's a chance that any NPC will like trigger a special party dialogue, you really should try to speak to everybody. So I'm going to crocodile tears manipulate others, men do that as well. Though not always in the form of tears.
この村はヘラビーサに比べて随分寂れてるんだな。
ここは清涼の命に従わなかった者、罪を犯した者、秩序の枷に馴染めない者、今の世界に捨てられた者たちの村だからな。
清涼の管理が及んでいないってことか。
秩序を乱した罰は追放ってわけ？
そうだ。もっとも清涼は断りと呼ぶだろうがな。
エレノアって大魔師もそう言ってたな。
降臨の日以来、姿を現した大魔師たちは、溢れたゴーマを制し、人間の世界を取り戻したというが、ゴーマ病は変わらず広がり続けている。実際に治安が保たれているのは、限られた大都市部だけだ。守るべき人間に対して、大魔師の数が足りないのだ。
苦戦中に味方の足を引っ張るやつは切り捨てる。なるほど。断りだな。
そうだろうが、情がなさすぎる。清涼は万事それだ。人間は家畜でも機械でもない。だから、わしのように望んでこの村に来た者もいるのさ。
人間もいろいろだな。
肝心なのは 大麻師が万能でも無敵でもないってことよ。
Interesting, he saying that we're not machines, which like implicitly tells you that machines are a thing in this universe, which I wasn't sure. Like how advanced technology is in this world. And I inherited Nerf now.
待て、
脅してたんじゃないわよ。
分かっている。お前これを持ってけ。
Oh, speaking of cooking. He has a cooking skill called stun.
料理できたわよ。一応。
Hey, what does that skill do? It should only last for one battle.
よし、腹ごしらえはできたな。一つ聞いてい
If
い
you
か。
can steal his mouthful at least. In fact, I think that would make it worse if you can smell it but not taste it.
さっきの話だがな。もしかして、お前、味を感じないのか？
ちゃんとわかるわよ。血の味だけはね。
それ以外は？
何も。満腹感も感じないみたい。
みたいって初めて食ったように。
初めてよ。ゴーマになってから普通の食べ物を食べたのなんて。
じゃあ今まで何を食ってたんだ？
わかるでしょ。
People.
あの監獄にいたなら。
すまん。
気にしなくていいわ。私がそういうゴーマってだけだから。レシピがあれば料理自体は作れるし。
I don't even have to worry about how it is.
そうか。
戦う力は維持できる。それで十分よ。
そういや、さっきの武器屋の親父が浸水も分けてくれたんだった。
これからゴーマと戦うのに飲んで平気なの？
一杯引っ掛けりゃ体が温まるぜ。
寒さも感じないのに。
そうだったな。ま、俺も今は飲まん。使うだけだ。
お清めでもするつもり？
そういう使い方もあるが、もっと実用的な話でな。刀身と塚を止めてる目釘が緩まないように、戦いの前には湿らせてやるんだ。
切ることしか考えてないのね。
そういうゴーマなのさ。
So let me check that menu again. I always set auto cook, right? Yeah. So anybody with less than 75% HP will restore 20% after a battle. I think it applies to everybody. I mean the whole party will heal. I just don't know what that stun 10% means. You have a 10% to stun with every regular attack. At the cave north of the village. Should be this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I had to check his pressy button at the wrong time again. Check how much his fire attack does. How much damage his fire attack deals. Nice not using it. Hey, it is on DB button, and that's something impressive. I think I didn't finish the combo. So that was 120 damage. Looks like that 2 hits. And you can change equipment mid-battle, which is very handy. Can I try that combo again? 200 and something, so yeah, but this is a magic attack.
邪魔するなら始末する。
Problem is that the battle just don't last long enough for me to try and test everything I need to. So I think I'll be glad that the battles are short in the long run.
何の匂い？
油か？
準備はいいわね。
Try this again. It is theoretically possible to dodge it and continue your combo, but I'm having a hard time doing that. Flying Vengeful Stance, it does look like a counter. But I did do a lot more damage there. That fire attack dealt 530 something. So I guess it just fires you up. It is not that like when I switch which character I look at the artist for, it also switches this menu right here, like by itself. It have to go back manually. Or maybe it's just my controller acting up as well. Oh, it's not happening now. Oh, you can look at the details here. Hold artillery 3 armor souls, costs 1 soul. Takes a parry stance and increases the stun rate of attacks. Oh, you don't counter, but you automatically parry attacks. That's why I was taking less damage. When you get it while in Vengeful Stance, you parry and deliver a power. Oh, there is a counter, so they'll just not notice it happening. Also, it does a bunch of stuff. And those are all the attacks I was doing while in Velvet Stereo form that I like didn't get the conditions which want to happen. So they're dependent on what's the category of the enemy. So what I get, you activate this, you enter a form where you slowly lose HP. And then once you finish a combo, you will use any of those finishers and then go back to normal. Like how balanced rate sounds. What if she's naming all those herself? I think you don't have to worry about menuing with your skills too much since you can do it during battle. So like you can always set up attack combo that's made to counter whichever enemy you're having a hard time with. That was one of those finishers. I think came with again already. And I keep getting more dodge from killing them, so I can like just spam this. So I think the strategy against bosses will be to use the Ethereal Knight's form to kill its minions, then you get gouge from killing them, so you can keep going. And like it's already hard to grasp from the beginning if you're like tuning now and you haven't if like tuning in the middle of this playthrough and you haven't seen the first one before, it's gonna be even more confusing, like what's happening here. Like here I get more dodge so I can use it diagonalize again right away. But I think I'm still missing something with the Ethereum farm because the game did say something about how the closer you are to 1 HP, the more damage you do. But the effect's just too short for that to ever happen. Like for me to ever lose a meaningful amount of HP. Maybe just have to get hit on purpose. Also, I think I triggered that fence, or did I not have enough count? Because I should be carrying automatically now. Do you have rock smash yet?
お互いゴーマなんだから。
それもそうか。
You know, could have just climbed this pillar over here. There was enough room for you to squeeze through. I think after beating the Arcanite's enemy where like Texas kicks a door, there's nobody behind it. She does it for no reason. And it's all loud and dramatic. I still thought that would see more like no brain body member if you can just smash buttons if it works out. With the with Rockrotes, you have to actually know what you're doing. I think having Searing Edge be the first set of one of those not Searing Edge, the Fireburst be one of those, the first one of those attacks. So if I want to use this magic attack, I just press B and it's the first hit. I don't have to do the full combo first.
匂いの正体はタールか。気をつけろ。ハマると底なしだぞ。
I needed 25 for just back turn, so if I find 2 more I can open it on my way back. Wait a second. So I have I did not set Fire Burst here. Good, sorry, I had.
勝負ありだな。
I'm gonna have plenty enough of those. And I see them is give up on chasing after her pretty quickly. Oh, they are not pick up those to be fair, or do they respawn? I think the colors looks cooler.
おお、岩転がって足場固まるだな。
何その変なことわざ。飛ぶわよ。
落ちるなよ。
Is that an elite enemy? Whatever they're calling this game. Playing that? Yeah, different music. This is kind of optional boss. Around bottom, I was trying to target the minions. Get rid of them first. There we go. And I should stop going for the Ethereal Knights. In fact, I can't anymore because I don't have a show Soul Gods. Oh, but if it keeps spawning minions, you might be able to like essentially farm them for more souls. As was like the face that Volcano got. I was thinking of the Crash Bandicoot mask. I don't get why sometimes I can't do a full combo even when I have souls for that. Like even mashing the button down to deal 2 hits and then stop. I might need to... Yo, what? Oh, there's a cooldown for using items. So seemingly you can use them even when the character is stunned.
一の型遅延連脚見切った効果点一の型見切られた遅延連脚遅延連脚こう一の型遅延連脚見切られたこそれそこだ
I don't exactly get why I can't do like full combo. I think maybe it's because I don't have enough souls. Maybe like I need 3 souls to even be able to do the full combo. I'll back up, which means more free souls for me. I already need those back. So, yeah, now I think I can do the full combo. So I think I should avoid like ever having less than 3 souls on me, because that locks you out of doing a full combo. Oh, and the I think cooldown is universal, it's not like per character. So I really have to avoid taking damage as well now. Referral Caucus design from Crash to the Titans. As a kid, I remember I really didn't wanna touch that game because it just didn't feel like it had the gameplay of the Crash Bandicoot games I liked, beyond for the PlayStation 1. Like in general, I think I was disappointed by the PS2 Crash games. I am burning through all my items and it's not even the actual boss of this game. I learned at least one thing from this fight. Allows air recovery in combat. I think if you get like knocked into the air, you can land on your feet. This point I'll be tempted to go back to town to recycle healing items, but I'm like already this deep into the dungeon. And as I figured, with those potent items, you don't actually have to equip them or anything, just having them will give you their skill. Since there's not even an option to do anything with them. So Rokuro has a passive where he gets health back from killing enemies, so now I should be getting... Oh, this happened in the late game of F-Zero, where you had like some auto recovery skills, so you got into fights to recover HP and SP instead of to lose them. Like that. So random back to ZBA farm to farm your HP back after losing their own bosses.
勝負ありだな。
Oh, the blue dot is where I came from.
剣さばきはさすがね。
いや、まだまだだ。この程度じゃ。
あんたってどういうゴーマなの？
ヤシャだよ。戦いの鬼神だ。
戦いの鬼神。道理で。
ベルベットこそ何なんだ？ずいぶん変わったゴ
I
ー
don't
マ
know.
みたいだが。
クーマよ。
クーマ？聞いたことないが、どういうゴーマなんだ？
敵を食って力に変える化け物。それ以外は知らない。
Also, I think you've played this game before. Like, if you're wondering why I'm still in this cave even 1 hour into the stream, it's because
ああ、
early on I had to stop the stream and start it again because I had an issue with OBS. Then I got lost because I didn't know where I had to go. And now I'm like entangling myself trying to get to the battle system,
お前の
the ins
剣
and
技
outs of it.
どこの流派だ？誰に教わった？
我流よ。
それにしては立ち筋がいいし、基本もきちんとしてる。それなのに、いきなり蹴り技を使ったりするのが面白い。
だから我流って言ってるでしょ。あんたこそ何なのその二刀流。命の太刀とやらを抜きもしないで。
抜かないからいいのさ。
はあ？それも蘭月家の教
Oh,
え
here
ってやつ。
Hector facing isn't she 19 years
借り
old?
たものは返す。すべてはそのためにある。
わけわからない。
And since I've been getting multiple dagger weapons, I'm guessing that this is actually just how Rokuro fights. Because first I was thinking he's just gonna have that as a gimmick early on, and he's eventually gonna start using his sword, but it's starting to look like that's not happening. He still needs more health, so I have to get into more fights.
魔をかけさせないで。そこや呪い。そこや呪い。
捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。
呪い。そこや。やっちまった。
捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。
I think I'll straight up have to read up on exactly how the combat system works off stream later.
やれやれね。
Oh, Rokuro didn't get any health back because he didn't actually get any kills. Feels like I should have been able to make a shortcut here. Maybe on my way back.
Oh, お前、味がしないって言ってたが、匂いはどうなんだ？
なんで？
味覚ってのは嗅覚とセットみたいなもんだ。
You paint your nose while you eat, the flavor goes away. I didn't
匂いは
know that.
人間だった時よりも敏感かもね。あんたは違うの？
俺も五感は鋭敏になってる。
Your program is working better now. For now,
匂いはするの
could
に
still
味は
crash
しない
at any moment.
か。お前は自分のことをクーマと言っていたが、
I think that happened because I'm now recording this thing locally while at the same time streaming it. So like by uploading the local recording to my VOD channel instead of the stream recording, the audio should be better when you watch the VOD. Like even better than what you're hearing right now.
甘いも辛いも融通無下。舌の上に広がる熟成された味わい、鼻をくすぐる芳醇な香り。お子様にはわからん世界さ。
あ、そう。
ゴーマになって以来、回るのが早くなったのがたまに傷だがな。
ゴーマの味覚って。
Oh, I'm betting that will take me out of the dungeon. At least I won't have to run back all that. Actual boss time, and I wonder if it's gonna be stronger or weaker than the bat from before.
タイマッシュ。
うっかり落ちたのか？
こいつに落とされたか。
I guess my hummus, fire, and earth. So they're my humans, fire, and earth. Let's see. This is fire, but it should be at the end. This is my humans, and I think this is earth. So my X combo should have that effect. Oh, but the game wants me to have a specific order. Staying edge, stealing turn, harsh rebuttal. Which kinda goes against the game telling you to have hitting artists not at the start of the combo before. Does the order matter then?
そのようね。効果で呪い。
And also that to try, I don't know if there's a tell when you hit a weak point combo. And again, doing that thing again where I can't do my full combo, I'm guessing it's 4 top 4 souls, 4 hits. Yeah, he's much weaker than the bat. And now that I have 4 souls, I can perform trades, so I think that's why it works. So it looks like the routine will be check what the boss you look against, make one combo that covers all weaknesses, and then just use that for the entire fight. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Nice save with the finisher. A new one again. Never mind, this soon. Took one of my hit, that was anticlimactic.
まだ死ねねえ。奴らに復讐するまでは。
復讐？
Oh, maybe he'll actually turn into a
俺を
dinosaur now.
殺そうとしやがった組合のクソどもにだ。密輸の責任を俺に押し付けやがって。
密輸は組合がやってたってこと？
そうだ。俺みたいな不良船乗りが一人で仕切れるわけないだろうが。そりゃ手伝って美味しい思いもしたけどよ。
確かに倉庫の抜け穴なんて個人で作れるものじゃないよな。
調子に乗って規模をでかくしすぎたんだ。清涼にバレるのも時間の問題だった。
死人に口なし。お前を殺して罪を最小にするつもりが計算が狂ったというわけか。
どうやって復讐するつもりだったの？
ヘラビーサに殴り込みをかけて全員どもをぶっ殺す。
自殺行為ね。何人大麻師がいると思うの？
どうせ逃げても狩られる。奴らに一泡吹かせられればそれでいい。と思ってたが、それも叶わねえか。
これを届けてあんたは死んだと報告する。そうすれば大麻師たちも警戒を解くはず。
どうしてだ？
こっちの都合よ。一つは船を修理するためで、私が出発した後騒動を起こして追っ手を足止めしてくれれば好都合。
そういうことならご期待に応えるぜ。
It's very chill about that. I guess his tail will grow back later. And hopefully the townspeople want to know that. Did Narbato teleport you to the dungeon's entrance? But it was also thought to be important, which I'm pretty sure is gonna do the same thing.
どうやって俺を見つけた？
偶然よ。勘が当たっただけ。
俺の生まれたのは何もない陰気な村でな。そこが大嫌いで船乗りになったんだ。だがこのざまだ。生まれ変わったら俺は二度と故郷を
Now
捨て
there
ね
is
え
some
よ。
stuff to pick up back there.
そう。
いいんだな、これで。
こっちに追っ手がかかるのも時間の問題だよ。
I'll have to come back here again for the cat chest anyway. Oh, we can talk to other points in the same map. And the chest over there. So I can keep that the north bottom. I could go open the chest now, then use the bottle to get out faster. I think it's a shame that people here of lavender just think of the horror thing of lavender tau, because it's a pretty cool flower. Not my favorite, but still. Rose corsage, I don't know what the corsage is. Oh, it's a flower. I don't know, I'm just walking to the exit because I realize it's not that far away. I kinda want to keep the characters like not looking silly, so I might not even use all those cosmetics. But they're nice to like collect and see what they are anyway. I think I'll leave super perfume here the word. And I'm shipping out, so not the village. I have to go back to the town from before. The other there was any fast way to do it than just by walking. The Norbot will just take you out to a paid dungeon, won't let you fast travel to any town you've been before. So I have to come back here and then go through the side field again. Oh, it is not where I should be. Or is it? Oh yeah, I remember this part. I think the bot is more like if you're about to die, you really need to live in a panic, because as we just found out, you also have warps inside the dungeon with those green circles to get out. People keep dropping coins all over the place. Oh, you're not shipping it. I was thinking I had to add to the ship because I had to repair mine. Are they the biggie bank for those?
ここ何年かは白い雪が降って助かるわ。
雪が白いのは当然でしょ。
ブー。ヘラビーサじゃ当たり前じゃないの。風向きと火山の調子によっては火山灰が混ざった灰色の雪が降ることがあるのよ。
近くに火山なんてあったか？
あるのはもっと北の方なんだけど、ミッドガンド王国内で一番大きな火山だから、遠石もそのキララウス火山で取れるのよ。っていうか、そこでしか取れないんだって。
キララウス火山。
なかなかすごそうだな。ベルベットは火山を見たことはあるか？
ないわ。見た経験も興味もね。
The talk of flintstones make me worried that there's gonna be a crafting system in this game, which I kinda would want to have on top of everything else I already have. I mean, the cooking is already a crafting system. But I did notice that random battles drop equipment a lot more often in this game than any other I can think of. I think the way you just get the best equipment is just you drop. Sorry. Just you drop a bunch of the same equipment and see which one has the best random passive attached to it.
死んでるのを見つけたの。これしか持ち帰れなかったわ。
本当か？
疑うのは
It is also it works in some gacha games.
嘘でもゴーマの体を持ってこれるやつがいる？
確かに。
じゃあ船の修理をお願い。
そうはいかん。テレサ様から正式
Oh,
な
what
許可が下りないと。
急いでって言ってるの。密輸の真犯人がバレたら営業停止じゃ済まないでしょ。
お前、
取引を。浜辺の船を直してくれれば黙って出ていく。
わかった。船大工は手配する。浜辺で落ち合おう。
おいベルベット、いい機会だから武具屋で装備を
Oh,
強化
there's
していこ
gonna
う
be
ぜ。
crafting then.
装備を強化。
知らないのか？
ええ。故郷ではやってなかったから。
ならなおさらちょうどいい。やってこうぜ。
あんたって結構
He's
強引
as
よね。
excited about it as I am.
おう、推しの弱い男はモテないからな。
Plus one of this, so it's kinda like in Mr. Dungeon games. I remember MGMA only letting you enhance equipment once per quote-unquote day, so you had to like enhance it, leave the village, go to a dungeon, then come back, and repeat that tens of times to max out your equipment. So I dismantle off the quote-unquote junk equipment I keep dropping and use that to upgrade what I'm actually using.
これが装備の強化だ。わかったか？
Not really, I kinda skimmed over it.
なんか面倒ね。
一見な。だが何回かやってコツを覚えるとハマるぞ。強化と分解を工
Okay,
夫す
it's.
れば
I think with time I've been getting less patient for tutorials like that, where it's just a bunch of pop-ups. In Arknights, whenever I start there's a new weird mode and it forces you to go for a tutorial first, I just skip all the dialogue and figure it out by myself later.
勝利はないからな。
もっともね。これで強くなれるなら使いこなしてみせる。あいつにたどり着くために。
Staying for all the tutorials in event stages. So I go to enhance. For example, if I just this double Ember Blade I have. Oh, never mind, I'm going to dismantle it. And now I can enhance. Oh, thankfully it's just weapons. Never mind, it's for all equipment. I was gonna say if I'm gonna think I don't have to worry about that for every equipment, but I do. I just hadn't seen the UI here. So I do the same for my other equipment. I'll keep it in charm because I think it still might have some merit to it. Oh, if you dismantle. Oh, so like if you dismantle and enhanced equipment, you won't get like more materials to it because you have spent more on them. So it's tricky because you might want to hold on to your materials to use them on a stronger equipment. Because it's gonna be you're gonna use it more. That should be enough for now. And I'll take a break before I head back to see the ship repaired, so see you in a moment. Hi there. I have realized that when I'm recording the stream locally on my PC like I'm doing right now. Oh yeah, I have to leave it on. I have the option to pause recording and resume it. Like, for example, when I go out on a break, I can pause it and unpause it when I come back, and that should essentially cut out the break
そ
from
れ
the
で問
VOD
題が
later.
解決するわけじゃない。船を
Could
まともに操れ
also
なきゃ
time
ま
to
たナン
it
パするだ
to
けだぞ。
cut out the
公
intro and
開
the
誌なんて探
outro
し
screens.
てる暇はないし、かといって
And if you're watching the
許可
VOD on my
なしく
YouTube later, it should make it smoother because you don't have to skip past those screens.
だが
Because yeah, I
俺の
don't
操
cut
船
them
の腕は
out myself
前の
up
通りだ
until
ぞ。
now.
無理強いはし
Because
な
I
いわ。
just don't wanna bother, like it's more time I waiting
どっ
to
かにフリーの公開誌
dedicate
はいないもん
to
かな。
uploading VODs that very few people will watch anyway. The only thing I worry about is that I know I'm going to like eventually forget to press the button to pause and don't pause at right times. And that's gonna screw with some VODs, it's kinda inevitable. Unless I like put a big sticky notepad on top of OBS saying to remember to pause and don't pause. And I might do just that. Where was the ship again? I think that's over up there. That's a cave I don't remember going through one, but I don't remember like this view when I was coming to town. Northern checkpoint, and definitely I haven't been here before. Surprisingly easy to get lost in this game. Oh, maybe I should be looking at the world map more often. Guess I have to go down there. Okay, almost outrun the Eagles now, that have 10% more speed.
やれやれ。
Hunting specifically for is equipment drop, save that in for us. Save for last, use mystic card, which honestly I forgot what counts as a mystic card. Yes, there's Sidon, there's Marshall. This is Break. This is not mystical. So I think I just don't have mystic cards yet. Yeah, look at the menu, nothing says Miss Quartz. Because like there's Marshall, then there's Hidden. There's the menu where it says break souls slash mystic artists, and all of it just says break. It's only level 30 or so it's a ways off because I'm still level 8. Oh, and you can swap your characters, was that oh no, it doesn't change who you control in the overworld, it's just Velvet. I didn't switch to leader.
先駆けは武士の誉れだ。
Okay, so you can change who you control, that's nice to know.
私か。
油断は禁物だぞ。
ここだ。とどめ隙だらけよ。ゼロインネット邪魔よ。
捕らえられまい。
そこや呪い効果実
捕らえられまい。
効果実呪い
捕らえられまい。
呪い
切り捨てごめん。なあベルベット、お前が殺すとゴーマは人間に戻るのか？
は？どういうこと？
海岸で襲ってきたゴーマのことだよ。死んだら人間に戻っただろ。今まで俺が切ったゴーマは死んでもゴーマのままだったからちょっと気になってな。
ゴーマは死んでもゴーマのまま。けど私が殺したニコや村の人たちを。
ゴーマの方に当たり外れがあるのかな？
くだらない。死体がどうなろうが意味なんてないでしょう。
だな。死んだ後に当たりが出ても仕方ない。
そう。
It'll make a difference if you come back as a zombie later, which I already saw. That's a thing here.
私の力になる。
There were zombies in the
それ
prison.
だけ。
ダメだな、この船は。流骨がいっちまってる。新しい船を作った方が早いぜ。
流骨？
人で言えば背骨が折れた状態ってことだな。
だいたいなんでこんなところで座礁した？普通はありえないぞ。
直せないことは分かった。戻っていいわ。
どうする？町で新しく船を手配させるか？
それしかないか。その時間があればいいけど。
Bet you end up stealing one.
偉大なる聖主、カノ主に願い立てまつる。かの者に幸運と栄光を。我が身はそのための煮えなり、礎なり。
姉上。
まあ、オスカー、突然どうしたのです？その傷は何があったのです？
ゴーマに不覚を取りました。その件で本部に召喚される途中に寄ったのです。
こんなかわいそうに。
痛みますがまだ戦います。
Change turns so fast. So fast it might be
我が未熟
might
さの
be
戒め
faking
と
it.
しましょう。
But who knows?
さぞ卑劣な相手だったのでしょう。
いえ、左手でこちらの力を食らい打ち返す力を持ったゴーマです。見た目は燃えるような瞳をした黒髪の女性なのですが、油断すれば一頭でも危うい相手です。どうかお気をつけください。
Alright, so if we change outfit and hairstyle, which we can do, she want to recognize us, right? It's GTA logic.
大丈夫。この程度の失策、何ほどのこともありませんよ。
実は姉上にそう励ましてもらいたくて寄ったのです。つけてくれているのですね、その耳飾り。
もちろんです。あなたがくれたものですから。
思った通りだ。姉上によく似合う。ではこれでおいとまします。
テレサ様、密航者を捕らえました。
濡れ
Oh,
て
what
る
what
じゃ
what
よ。
has she been
許可を
doing?
取らずに乗っただけじゃのに。
女ゴーマの仲間ですね。あの者はどこです？
このマギルー様に拷問は無意味じゃぞ。なんでもペラリと喋るからな。
Oh, back to Halloween. Anyways, I will say it. Remember, I have to do this to actually see where this started, so I don't get lost again. And I think those castles are indeed respawning, because I don't think I'll have missed those. And if that's the case, it's better, because then, like, one thing you can mitigate is go off, like, find 1 million little pieces around the game world to get some reward. Is if you have more items to pick up, then you actually need to clear out all of it. Or if they can be farmed in some way. Because worse is that when, like, you have, say you have 100 souls to find it, there's exactly 100 scattered all across the game. So you're gonna have like 95 and you have to keep checking walkthrough for which ones you missed. And you have to remember which ones you already picked up. I had to experience a micro version of that in a couple missions in Time Strange where you have to find like 20 Kurama or 20 of like those weird Hiroko clones around the world.
悪党の仲間をおびき出すためな。
悪党はお互い様でしょ。
だから忠告した。テレサ様は一等大魔師のトップクラスだ。悪いことは言わん。今のうちに逃げろ。
魔女って
At Time Strange had several missions like that, not that I think about it.
に気づかれたわね。抜け道も見つかったと思った方がいい。
船の手配ももう無理だな。
Yeah, we have exactly, we're going to steal one.
奪うって。ヘラビーサの船をか。こっちは2人だぞ。
まだ協力できるやつがいる。
ダイルか。
あいつは航海士だって言ってた。仲間にできれば一石
Yeah, so you're going back to the first
そう
dungeon?
かもしれんが。マギルーはどうする。
それは声量次第ね。ライルの洞窟に行くわよ。
Yeah, I really have to go back to the dungeon.
すまん、マギルー。成仏しろよ。
Wonder if there's a shortcut to it now? There was a exit that was blocked off before. That one is also blocked off, so I think it's just the old path. I haven't been watching that one. In fact, I haven't kept with current anime for ages now. I get my feel of like fictional stories fans much more from just the RPGs I streamed those days. There was a green arc to take you from the boss room back to the entrance, but there is no like vice versa from the likes of it. You can't go from the entrance to the boss room. So we really have to run through the dungeon again.
別に見捨ててない。気にしてないだけよ。
やっぱり徹底してるな。
よくわからないやつだけど。
Speaking of yokai, you might have not have seen it, but there was a new trailer for the new Yokai Watch a while back. So it's not called Yokai Watch, it's called the Holy Horror Mansion.
それはそうかもな。
I think it just shows the main character running around the overworld for a bit.
例えば、死んだはずのゴーマとかね。
And knowing level 5, this might be how they have implemented so far.
さて、歯をもうひと研ぎして仕上げておくか。ブレードの手入れはしてるのか。なんなら一緒に研いでやるぞ。
いい。命綱を気安く人に預けるなと教わったから。
おお、なかなかいい師匠に巡り合ったんだな。俺が研ぐ必要はないが、手入れはこまめにしておけよ。教えるまでもないだろうが、研いだ後はクローブ油を塗って羊毛で拭くようにな。
それも教わったわ。弟を殺したあの男に。
I like how like Velvet finds a way to connect every mundane conversation to her dark backstory. You can never like not be brooding. And I hope I didn't miss a warp to the boss room if there was one, because I am going to just run it all back. Hopefully the game won't make me do that very often. Think up here was the boss room. Although the dungeon does feel quite a bit short when I'm not like going out of my way to see to go off the main path. And that's where I thought there was gonna be a shortcut I could make, like up here. Only there isn't one. Also, I hope at some point to get access to a training mode of sorts, like where you can just fight an enemy that doesn't attack back. So I can practice the combos and everything else without the chaos of a random battle. Never mind, this dungeon is pretty long even if you just beelining for the boss room. Oh, that blue icon. So that blue icon there, the not the tiny circle on the bottom, the blue circle on the upper left, that's the portal. And I had seen that on one of the maps earlier, one of the earlier rooms, so there was a warp. I just missed it. So my fault that I had to run back this all. But at least I found some more catch souls by taking the long path.
なんで戻ってきやがった。
事情が変わった。あんたの襲撃に手を貸すわ。
ずいぶん買って言うじゃねえか。
仕方ないでしょ。ゴーマなんだから。
Yeah, looks like we chopped off your tail for no reason then.
ゴーマになって
Hope you don't hold that against us.
いいのか？自殺行為だぞ。
そうならない作
Maybe we
戦
can glue it back on.
タイマシたちは人質を取って私を町に誘い込もうとしている。
なら倉庫に通じる抜け道から攻め込めば。
ダメよ。多分敵はそこで待ち伏せている。だから逆をついて正面から切り込む。
そんなのが策か？
正面はおとりよ。敵を正面に集めたところで別動隊が抜け道から港を襲い船を確保。正面から切り抜けた隊と合流して船で脱出する。あんたには操船を頼みたい。
Oh, they won't.
一つ聞かせろ。誰が正面から攻める？も
ちろん私ね。Alright then.
結構は
明日。それまで一休み
thanks a lot, Ray. It's been a while.
タールのベッドの寝心地は
I did see we were online earlier. I was planning to raid if I could by the end of this stream.
お姉ちゃん。
But how's it been? I think we're streaming a
う
tabletop
なされて
today.
たよ。怖い夢でも見た？すごく怖い夢だった。ねえ、話してよ。 僕行かなきゃいけないんだ。
行くって
Again, thanks a lot. Hope it's today's stream has been
アーサー
fun
兄
for
さ
you.
んが来いって。
Also, welcome CG9.
あいつはアルトリウスはあんたを
大丈夫か？ひどくうなされてたぞ。
平気なんでもないわ。付き合わなくても恨まないわよ別に。
そうはいかん。お前が死んだら恩が返せない。
変わってるわね。
そうかな。だが俺はこうなんだ。ベルベット、アルト
Doing
リウス
Prof
って誰だ？
TTRPG inspired session with viewers. As a fun fact, that was the thing I started with. I went to live first time 2 years ago.
準備は済んだ。
That's really cool. I think I'll say already I've never played a tabletop RPG. With the Octopath Traveler TTRPG that's coming out in English in I think 3 months, I could finally get into it, but it's gonna be hard to find the time. Or maybe whenever Hypergraph finally realizes the unrealized potential of an Arknights TTRPG. If they ever do that.
よく休めたか？
おかげでね。あれの準備は？
バッチリだ。名前まだ聞いてなかったな。
ベルベットよ。
生き延びたら一緒に出航しようぜ、ベルベット。死んだら墓に名を刻んでやる。
口の悪いやつ。
そりゃ元からだ。
じゃあ行くか。ヘラビーサを襲撃に。
That's pretty campaigns like the emotes seeing a lot more. So even more than you already do.
お前たちは。
そっちの目論見通り来てやったわよ。
Yeah, we fought those guys back at the prison. It's gonna be pretty easy.
話にならないわね。
If they're out this strong, yeah, okay, maybe just wipe them all out. Don't even need to make like a distraction. There's called bonus effect for every type of attack. Wait, from a Mystic Carte, which I don't have, after multiple breaks also deal a set amount of damage. I think this game is like being the opposite of Front Mission, because while that game holds back on not telling you all about its mechanics, while this one really front loads all of it pretty early on. Also, at this point, you shouldn't even be sending those goons after us, because you can essentially farm them for HP and souls. Like, it backfires for the enemy if they're too weak, because we benefit from it.
だったら
オスカーを傷つけた罪、楽に死ねると思うな。 かかってきなさいタイマストも
義によって助け出す
その女の左手に注意なさい
It's not like my life for 2 months was aiming for games and playing for a week without any problems.
そのそこだとどめアンビバレンス見切られた見切られた効果点呪い効果点効果点どうしたこの程度か
ゴーマ2人くらい止めてみてよ
The aiming for and playing for, so in average like more than one per week thing. And asymptotes are like only one session per week for each one. I mean, but it's always great if you're able to do a lot of what you're passionate about.
次に切られたいのはドイツだ
おのれ全タイマシを集結させよ
Also, can you see how I haven't lost HP at all here? Because as I said, healing enemies heals HP. So even weak enemies end up doing nothing to you, like they don't even whittle you down by just suppression.
攻めを緩めるな一気に押し込め
耐えろよベルベット
あんたこそね
リンゴオフ
大した生命力ですがすぐに後悔させてあげましょう2号
自分でとどめを刺せないのか臆病者
挑発には乗りませんお前の左手は油断ならないそれに汚らわしいゴーマの処理に道具を使うのは当然でしょう
じゃあ私も道具を使うわ縁石に
Instance, sulfur, oil.
それ爆発する
Oh, sorry, I didn't read that one.
この縁石を
Well, every day during evening, every Saturday was 20 morning, one during the evening.
ロクロ
承知
I thought of doing that with streaming for a while, like before I even started. I think I really don't have a lot of time to stream, I can basically only do it on a weekend. So I could like maybe stream for 3 or 4 hours in the morning, then have a break like during the day. And then stream on again at night in the same day. But then like because of time zones, I doubt that most people they be able to watch both streams. So I don't think it's worth it, because you would want to be able to follow my playthroughs as well. I think I missed the roundhouse kick because I was staring at the shot.
逃がさないお前だけは
But I can watch it on my own VOD later with better audio since I recorded it locally this time.
ならばその命で償え
Right, look at what they're weak against.
無駄です
So they only have one weakness, which is this one is weak to whatever that gray icon is. But do I just make a combo that's all rising move? Can I do that? Yeah, it says I get a bonus if I hit every weakness of the enemy in one combo, so if they only have one weakness, do I just need a single attack? Put it on my B button. It says fire hit, I think that means you're hitting their weakness. And I think just spamming this works, so I'm just juggling this challenge in the air. It's dealing pretty good damage. And he's not really doing anything with street, but he might be paralyzed. Slow him down. Last side's not to do anything on the other hand. Oh, and for the other one. Oh, did I kill him already? One more. Oh, there's gonna be a second phase. I should have blown out my Barrier mode there. Yeah, I saw that one. In the face round.
まずいぞ一等二人相手は
命令よあいつらを吹き飛ばせさもないとあんたを食らう今だ
Oh, we're kidnapping him after kicking in the face.
なんなんだ奴ら何の恨みがあってこんなこと終わりだヘラビーさんもう
It's all over for Halloween.
なんというゴーマだ清涼本部アルトリウス様に報告しなければ
Next time I watch the opening animation, I should check the say on the ship that shows up there. Because if it's different from this one, then that's a sign that this one is also going to get destroyed. So charging battle after guarding for a certain amount of time. Oh no, I can farm souls if I running out of them by just guarding.
「なんとかうまくいったな」「若干おまけがついたが」
おまけ
Why did she unconsciously bring him along?
ベルベットのおやつ代わりにはちょうど良さそうじゃな
Midday snack.
おやつ
冗談だからな
うんそれが命令なら
いいのか連れて行って
この子の術は役に立つやばくなったら捨てればいいわ
じゃの精霊なんて道具みたいなもんじゃしなあニガ
うん 忙しそうね。
全く手が足りん。急いで方角を確認して倉庫の荷も固定しないと。とりあえず帆は張ったが、ロープの結び方はこれでいいのか？
多分ほどけなきゃ問題ないわ。
They take so long to turn around.
目的地はローグレスよ。よろしくね。
分かってるが、この人数で船を動かすのはきついぜ。どっかで船員を雇わねえとな。それにこのまま進めば。
What happens if we keep sailing this way? You trailed off.
いやー、景気よく燃えたの。あれでは追ってくるのは無理じゃろうな。というか、港は壊滅。町自体復興できるかどうか。
あんた清涼にどこまで喋ったの？
美貌の魔女が極悪非道なゴーマにさらわれていびられるエピソード2怒りのマギルまでじゃよ。
よくわかるわ。奴らが処刑しようとした気持ち。
Episode 3, Migrant the Tears of the Demon Lord. So was like she like just telling them a bunch of fluff to buy us time. Say just joined the party. Also, Michael has technically been part of this squad for all this time. She's still not playable.
ベルベット、方角はどうだ？
見にくいわね。
違うよ、持ち方。船が揺れても大丈夫な工夫。
Just such a this guy like character. Design wise, she kinda looks like him.
問題ないわよ。あんた名前は
2号
じゃなくて
Very funny.
本当の名前
Number 2.
あるでしょ。持ってみる。
命令なら
どうしたいか聞いてるんだけど。
答えるのが命令。
そうよね。命令すれば自爆だってするのがあんたたち。
それが精霊。
やっぱり道具か。なら余計な口聞かないで。
後方から砲撃、海賊船だ。
It's like we're losing another ship.
まさかアイフリーの海賊団。
バッチリ狙いをつけられてるぞ。海の上でやり合うのはちょっとヤバそうじゃのう。
陸につけて丘で迎え撃つ。
本当にゴーマの集団だ。これは使えるかもな。
ゴーマと知ってやるか。イカれた奴らだな。
They
陸の
don't
上なら容
look
赦はせんぞ。
very strong.
命令よ2号。こいつらを蹴散らせ。
おっと、相手は俺たちじゃないぜ。
俺だ。
精霊。
いいや、死神だ。
見切れるか。
何なのこいつ。
Oh, I actually have a new party member.
精霊が海賊をやってるのか。
ケニー相当にしよう。ペンデュラム使いはいないようだな。
No weakness, so like the game teaches you to exploit the weaknesses of bosses, then they introduce you to multiple bosses in a row that have no weakness. Interesting choice.
攻
I also didn't realize that Searing Edge was a projector. That blind can hold down guards to get my soul back. Never mind. I was gonna try doing that.
合格だ。力を貸せ。
は
Wait,
ず
what?
いぶん勝手な言い草ね。
エラビーサを燃やした奴らほどじゃない。
知ってて試したのか。
ついでに助けてもいる。あのまま進めば、ボーティガンの開門に潰されていた。
あんたらミッドガンド領に向かってるんだろ。それにはこの先の海峡を通らなきゃならない。けど、そこは王国の要塞が封鎖してるんだ。文字通り巨大なもんでね。
I also noticed that the Micro is still not getting involved in fights.
俺たちも開門を抜けたいが、戦力が足りない。協力しろ。
海賊の言うことを真に受けるほどバカじゃない。
Also protective boy, I kinda think she was the one dealing the most damage.
命を捨てるのも自由だ。
And I was gonna try using him during the boss fight, so I was like comfortable that I was going to win.
なんじゃ
He was still weaker than that one battle with the tribal mass.
お前たちはお前たちで、俺たちは俺たちでやる。それだけのことだ。
けど副長一人じゃ、やっぱり俺たちも一緒に。
足手まといだ。お前らは計画通りバンエルティア号を動かせ。
Allows one of the enemies to join battle, now difficulty or higher. Agora no knife patch. It may affect to leading to them with March and Hidden Artists. There's so much stuff. Dire Foes of Ink Tattoo Bat was one of them.
無念じゃが、わしには後悔も戦いも手伝えん。見守ることしかしたくないんじゃ。
でしょうね。
ダイル、ボーティガンの開門ってのはそれほどのものなのか？
警備艦隊付きの大要塞だ。何よりでっけえ門がついててな。あれを閉じられたら戦艦だって突破は無理だ。
海峡を避けて王都へ行く航路は？
あるにはあるが、外洋を大回りすることになる。無理に進んでも遭難するだけだ。
I mean, as long as we get where we're trying to, does it matter? We can just see another ship later. Also, it looks like I can't go into that cave, but there could be something up here. Another ring. Oh yeah, since you can change equipment mid-battle, those like super specific accessories are more useful in this game. Because then if the boss is using earth attacks, I can equip that ring, then take it off once he's done. Without having to do that before or after the fight.
んたたち何をする気なの？
言った通り開門を抜けるのさ。手伝わない奴にはこれ以上言えないね。
できるの？
副長ならやってくれる。
ずいぶん信頼してるんだな。あいつは精霊だろ。
そんなの関係ない。副長はうちの船長が認めた男なんだ。
あんたたちなら海峡を避けて航海できるでしょ。
今は無理だ。前の襲撃で仲間と羅針盤をやられちまったからな。
羅針盤。
何より俺たちは海賊だ。行く手を塞がれたからって引き下がれるかよ。
それが海賊か。利害は一致してる。
Is the check on top for a hat a prop or is it a real one? I'm very curious about that.
引くのも無理なら抜け道にかけるしかあるまいって。
手伝う気ないくせに。
当然の。
あの精霊はただものじゃない。まだ力を隠している気がするが。
ボーも同じ精霊じゃろ。何かわから
I
ん
know
か。
that's not how they're gonna do it, but if Michael waited to like just decide to join you very late to the game,
とにかく
like on the final chapter, it would be really funny. No, say it's real, but don't remember. Wait, seems to stand perfectly still, like it was a prop. I hope I get a chick to place on my head as a cosmetic later.
言っても無駄だろうが、アイフリード海賊団には関わらない方がいいぜ。アイフリードって言えば、どんな船乗りもビビる最強最悪の海賊だ。
ゴーマのくせに情けないこと言うわね。
ゴーマだって怖いもんは怖い。
アイフリードってやつはそんなに強いのか？
そりゃもう傍若無人の喧嘩して人間なのに鬼のように強えって噂だ。仲間も命知らずの暴れん坊揃いでな。事実王国海軍を何度も返り討ちにしている。それに奴らのバンエルティアンゴは
That was marked and very chatty.
伝説の船なんだぜ。
おお、なかなか骨のある奴らみたいだな。
それにしてもやたら詳しいわね。
まあな。アイフリード海賊団の自由奔放さは海の男の憧れでもあるっつうか、なんつうか。
ふーん。
別にいいだろう。憧れにゴーマも人間もトカゲも関係ねえし。
Oh, and now I'm allowed to go after him. I thought we were going to leave him behind. Oh. Dark dust against wind. I would have against fire. Don't think Velvet does any wind attacks. Oh, she does have one. So I wonder if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. If I only have like one wind attack and the enemy is only weak against wind, so I just spam this one attack over and over. It counts as a fire hit. Although, like, it makes down jump up and the enemy is very short, so sometimes we just won't hit him. So basically, martial arts are melee attacks, malak arts are like magic. Hitting items are somewhere in between, which is the lightly vague. against twins. So I'll do that. I'll keep... I have the B button combo be entirely the same wind attack, so like anytime I want to use that, I just press B. And I can mix it up with the other regular combos. And then switch that to whatever the enemies in a given dungeon are weak against. That's how I can recover Soul Gauge by guarding. Oh, you recover, like you fill up the gauge, but you don't get more souls. It's what I thought this would do.
容赦を情け一切かけない
I see what left you said can do. No, sorry, I said left set is Malak number 2. So these are Malak cartes. So for now, I'll fill the X button and the B button with them. So whenever I want to use them, I can interrupt this regular combo with their respective button. I'd love to see what his break card does. Plus on Sun halves damage received by allies for 5 seconds. X button be the dark attack. I don't have time to charge it up. Wait, this one is telling me a left set or Malak number 2 has Malak cartes of all 5 elements, which makes sense used for any situation, but it has few options against enemies resistant to non-element attacks. Wait, he has 5 elements, but he's bad against enemies that are resistant to non-elements? This might be like a translation error. I think they mean he's weak against enemies that are only weak to non-elemental attacks. His numbers are all non-elemental. Are they? Because this is non-element, right? This is wind, this is earth. This is non-elemental, this gray icon. And this is ice or water and fire. Bright shade is non-elemental. And I'm not sure what the game meant by he's bad against enemies that are resistant to non-elemental.
まった行っちまった。効果点効果点呪いここだ食らい尽くす呪い効果点とどめラッシュストライク効果点捉えられまい。さあ先に進もうぜ。
Elemento feito, não elemento. Even then he has a couple, like he has both non-elemental attacks and elemental attacks. But the game might mean like he'll never learn any particular stronger non-elemental attack. So eventually the only he has got won't be enough.
?まさか。けど、要塞を抜けた後、オートまで船と船員を貸してくれるなら協力してもいい。
いいだろう。が、こっちも一つ言っておくことがある。俺は周囲に不幸をもたらす。死神の呪いにかかっている。1000回振っても裏しか出ないほどの悪運だ。要塞を抜けようとした時も5人犠牲が出た。同行すれば何が起こるかわからんぞ。
なぜそんな不利な情報を教えるの？
ゴーマも理不尽に死にたくはないだろう。知った上で来るなら自己責任ということだ。
どうでもいいわ。裏なら自力で表にひっくり返すだけよ。
名は
ベルベット。これは2号。
俺は六郎。
Yeah, so kind of look like the Aizen life set kind of look like they could be siblings, more than life set in Velvet. They make a big deal of nothing since he can heal. Yeah, for all the tutorials the game bombards you with, if you're using Velvet at least, so far just button mashing also works. Like, yeah, as long as you remember to occasionally use the Ethereal Noise. It's basically like key roll or roll from a roll.
その隙に俺たちは要塞に侵入し開門を開く。バンエルティア号は艦隊を振り切って海峡に再突入。俺たちを拾って駆け抜ける。
一つ間違えれば全滅だな。
けど間違えなければ勝ち目はある。
死神同伴でか。
作戦はもう始まっている。行くぞ。要塞の入り口は洞窟を抜けた先だ。
Yet another party member. And he also comes with a couple of unequipped spells. Oh, this one is like an anti-air attack. Stores HP for one ally, removes a slow effect, interval increases speed. Enemy stunned or knocked down, costs one soul and goes to fall on fire. Only while enemies knocked down. Which I don't think is the same as being stunned. I mean, I think it means like literally knocked down after receiving an attack. If I forget the best way to use Malak skills, I think I might as well never learn it. I should say, I normally really don't play action games like this, like 3D action games. They're just not what I usually enjoy. I can like think they heavily lean to being an RPG, which was the case with like Trials of Mana, and probably with this game as well. More tutorials. I wanna put them at the end of a combo. So what I did is that like I just assigned them to the whole X and the B buttons. So like most of the time I'll just use the Y combo, but whenever I want to sprinkle the either the offensive or the healing spell, I'll press either X or B at the very end here. I think that's easier, like having one main combo and the other two buttons or 3 buttons are more specific spells. They have to memorize 4 buttons for each character, like for entire combos. And in the end, I think the trick will be mostly to just like custom tailor a different combo for each new area or new boss. Style like will be changing up all the time. But it's worse than what he currently has. But mastering to give me a pretty good skill, though that will take ages. I think all those titles I've been getting can give you stats as well. I think that first one is still the best one. Like out this menu will be more stuff that I can do off stream. We do have fire spells.
こんなところで火を使って平気？
普通は平気じゃない。だが俺たちはゴーマと精霊だ。
ああ、普通じゃなかったわね。
This has more branching paths, so I'm guessing this is like the main path and the other one was an optional area. So I should go there first. Or maybe these both these assets just take you to the same place. Oh, this one also branches out, but it's a dead end. And if not was playing for just now, welcome back. I feel like I should get to some more fights just to break up the monotony. I could barely see what he did last time. This one should be his... Yeah, this is supposedly his anti-air attack. Doesn't really look like one, but then I have to try against an actual flying enemy. I wait for an enemy to be knocked down and use his RT mode. I mean his break RT.
俺の勝ちだ。
少年、ずいぶんおとなしいな。具合でも悪いんじゃないのか？
もともとこうよ、2号は。
やめろよ。2号なんてかわいそうだろ。
あんたの名前の意味は？
兄弟の6番目で六郎だが。
それと同じよ。
同じじゃないだろ。大丈夫か、少年。
なんで声を上げないの？気づくのが遅れてたら死んでたわよ。
命令だから口を聞くなって。
あれは違う。あ
Oh,
んたは
she's so
なん
sorry.
でそんな。
落ち着け、ベルベット。
お前、大麻市に刺激されていたのか。やはりそうか。こいつは意志を封じられているんだ。本来、精霊は人間と同じ心を持つ存在だ。だが、大麻師どもは強制的に精霊の意志を封じ込めている。道具として使うためにな。
ずっとこのままなの？
わからん。大麻師の配下から脱した精霊は初めて見た。
Do you think Velvet already knew that his name means six stone and just asked that to
困ったことがあったら
embarrass
言
him?
っていいんだぞ。
困ったこと。
Somebody that is the optional path, and the one who left
大
will
麻師が精霊の
convert you
意
with
志
that
を
other
封
one.
じてるって言ってたよな。
ああ。本来は人間同様、それぞれが自我を持つ存在として、ずっとこの地で生きてきた。俺たちの存在を知覚できるのは、大麻師のように霊能力が強い一部の人間だけだったが、
あの降臨の日で変わったんだな。
精霊は波の人間たちにも見えるようになり、意志を奪われ、命令通りに動く道具にされた。ゴーマに対抗する術を得たと人間どもは喜び、アルトリウスの奇跡だと称えたが、精霊はものじゃない。
精霊はものじゃない。
ものよ。アルトリウスにとっては、精霊もゴーマも人間も、みんな五体層な断りを実現するための道具でしかない。ものにしか見えないのよ。弟すら。
So I take that Velvet has somehow not noticed that the Malakith looks just like your brother. Even the tutorials have noticed that because they keep calling him left set already. instead of number 2. I forgot to buy more apple gel when I had the chance. I mean, especially after she found out that the other Malakati prison was her sister, you'd think she would have her eyes peeled for that. So I'll take it as so path around it because I can't go over this gap. As dense as your average hero enemy protagonist. I think that's, to an extent, that's just most of a like general all-encompassing protagonist problem.
亀のゴーマ。
いいえ、ゴーマじゃないっすよ。おいらはホワイトカメニーっす。驚かせてしまって恐縮っす。
ゴーマじゃないなら精霊か？
いえ、カメニンはカメニーっす。もろもろのご不審はごもっともっすが、これ以上の追求はどうかご勘弁いただきたいっす。
おう、これはご丁寧に。
恐縮っす。
亀人一族はやり手の旅商人。俺たちのような裏
I
金
mean,
には
merchants have
何かと重
considerable
宝する
savvy.
存在だ。
行商人か。役に立ちそうね。
はいっす。お客様の笑顔が第一。それがホワイトカメ屋のモットーっす。ただ、場所が場所だけにお値段は少々お高めになってしまうっすが。
いやよ。負けて。
誠に申し訳ないっすが、辺境の商売は何かと手間賃がかかりまして。
それはそっちの都合でしょ。
確かにそうっすが。
素直に認めたわね。じゃあ。
That might if you hit there, which you like to do anyway, you can get a 100% discount.
の笑顔ってやつをやっとくか。に。
恐縮っす。
And she can also enhance in this mental. I wonder if I ever like need to actually buy equipment with how often you drop them.
すごい値切り方だったな、ベルベット。
当たり前の交渉よ。食い殺して品を奪うよりマシでしょ。
お前。
Oh, him, that was a boy. I didn't realize.
あんな変な奴がいるなんて世界は広いよな、少年。
あっちも俺たちを見て同じことを思ってるだろうさ。
ゴーマと精霊と死神のご一行か。
でしょうね。
亀人ってなんだ？
名前の通り、亀人だ。
だから何なんだ？
亀人は亀人だ。
行商が得意な種族だと考えればいい。
ウミガメみたいな甲羅を背負ってたし、名は体を表すってやつか。俺は6番目で六郎だしな。
僕は2番目の刺激精霊だから2号。
Everybody follows a very medieval name scheme. Your name literally what you are. Like if my name was actually just Mothman.
つけてやらんとな。
僕の名前。
What would your medieval, like very literal name would be? Yeah, why is the game really fond of those gaps you can cross for some reason? Maybe it's just a straight of like letting you scope out an area that you haven't reached yet before you go around to actually get to it. Isn't Mercury such what he has already got? Oh, but this one has some extra skill. Probably one of the worst ones you can imagine.
アイフリード海賊団の副長は妙な弦を担ぐのね。
癖みたいなものだ。どうせ裏しか出ない。
その金貨ってどこの国のものなんだ？表は女神、裏は死神なんてのは初めて見た。
裏側は厳密には死神じゃない。これは魔王ダオスだ。
なんかどっかで聞いたような名前だな。
女神マーテルと魔王ダオス。ラグナロック第765章ユグドラシル戦記より。
ほう、よく知っているな。これは異国の古代遺跡から発掘された
Yeah, but it's gonna mention her blood, her dead body also love to read. Wow, I still not noticing that her blood is right next to her.
傷がつきにくい。
へえ、ずいぶん珍しいものなんだな。
あんた、本が好きなの？
好き？テレサ様の部屋にたくさん本があって、僕はいつも本を読んでいた。ラグナロックは神話時代の戦記で何回も読んだ。
それにしても、そんな珍しいコイン。
Oh, she almost did it.
話せば長くなるが。
ならいい。
ちなみに、さっきはコインで何を決めたんだ？
今話すようなことでもない。
そうか。余計な詮索だったな。すまん。
That was the first ever villain of the series. Also, like the book Offset was talking about, tells the story of the first game, which at this point is already like the distant past. And I'll take from that the Tales games share their universe. It's not like the Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy. Oh, that was an enemy. They're weak to Earth. I did rest my party to pull more aggro from the enemy, so Offset can actually kill.
ち、ここまで苦戦させられるとは。
What's that thing?
警備がいないな。押してみるか。
待て、調べた状況と違う。
結界が張られてるのか。
警備を変えやがったな。
なるほどね。さっきのサソリやこの結界が死神の不幸ってわけか。
この程度で済めばいいんだがな。
正面突破は難しいな。どう攻める？
崖を降りた先に検察時に使われた搬入口があるはずだ。そっちを探る。
よく調べたわね。
この程度は当然だ。
I knew it wouldn't be that simple. I don't think I'm supposed to be heading this way, but surely there's gonna be something valuable here. Oh, so I guess leads you to a whole other area. And I can actually go through that door despite there being guards in front of it. It sells seashells near the seashore.
あれが搬入口か。
こっちには警備がいるな。
つまり結界はないってことね。行こうよ。
ダメ、その人は。
気をつけろ。
Unarmed.
そいつは。
Big dwarf again. Yeah, I went the right way, trying to go the wrong way, which means maybe I should I'm gonna be back there for the gate anyways. Then I can explore the other map. So, but just say the same earth attack while I have 2 earth attacks, that's nice. Oh, got to point already, the first boss became a normal enemy. I haven't even found another. Oh, yeah, I did fight another boss already. A couple of them. Yeah, but got make the most of your out of your enemy models, right?
「警備がゴーマ病にかかってるとはな。これも死神の力か。
まあな。
けど突っ込んでたら危なかった。止めてくれて助かったわ。
俺じゃない。気づいたのはこいつだ。
これからもしっかり警戒頼むわよ。死神が一緒なんだから。
喋ってもいいってことだよ。
警戒はしっかり。
Also because I think I'm nowhere near the end of this sequence, I'm going to be taking a break here now. And I'll be back in a moment, so see you then. Hi there. Game doing that weird thing where it sometimes stops playing its audio when I switch out of the when you're like unfocused on the game window. Also, I'm trying to fetch a screenshot real quick here. I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm not doing like a full-on news bit today. I just wanted to say that I've been playing more of the of Tomodachi Life for Switch, and I would say it's a great game. Just gonna show you this screenshot. Also, I think I'm just supposed to go through this gate. But is there anything to get down here? Doesn't seem like it.
準備はいいわね。
こいつはどうだ。捉えられまい。逃すわけない。サンダーブリッツ。捉えられまい。フージクス。捉えられまい。
勝負ありだな。要塞中にゴーマがいるようだな。まさかアイゼン、お前がゴーマ病の原因じゃないだろうな。
いや、偶然蔓延したところに俺たちが来たんだ。死神の道連れとはこういうことだ。悪く思うな。
むしろ好都合ね。敵は組織的な対応ができなくなってる。
こっちは少数だ。確かに乱戦の方が有利に立ち回れるな。
アイゼン、開門を開くにはどうすればいいの？
開閉装置は開門の上部にあるはずだ。それを起動して合図ののろしを上げる。
了解。開門の上ね。
Oh, that's an enemy. But I'll just take this up there, real quick. It's back to wind weakness. Seems like I'm gonna be doing this very often.
Let's
その力、興味があるな。
人に勧める気はないわ。
とっとと済ますぞ。
効果点
捉えられまい。捉えられまい。そこだ。
邪魔よ。効果点遅延冷却。呪い。
大したことなかったわね。
I think there was an Octopath Traveler character with that exact voice line in one battle. I think it was the main character even.
おい、船が残ってるぞ。
戦艦だ。まずいな。
開門要塞か。海峡ごと鉄の門で塞いじまうなんて、清涼もとんでもないものを作りやがるな。
少し前にはこんなの考えられなかったの。
精霊を道具として使えば造作もないことだ。
精霊は
Just
ゴーマ
thinking.
を切る刃にもなれば、鉄を鍛える金槌にもなるってわけだな。
そうやって清涼や王国は自分たちの力の大きさを民衆に知らしめてるのよ。逆らうな。
E quem ajuda people em tomar 15 as we found out superior.
胸くそ悪い。
まったくだ。
この扉から開門に出られるはずだが、
They don't even acknowledge that.
壊
He
す
did
のは
Mark
無理
Fire
か。
Punch.
侵入者ども、わしの要塞をよくも。
扉の鍵はどこ？
I think you should have hit him
わ
once more.
しは誇りあるミッドガンド騎士だ。ゴーマなぞに屈せるものか。
俺がこの世で一番ムカつくのは、生き方を他人に曲げられることだ。自分の舵は自分の意志で取る。そうでなけ
Are
れ
you
ば
actually fighting as like a
本
boss
当の
fight?
意味で生き
Just
ているとは言えないからだ。
a guy?
自分の舵。
いかにもこの要塞を死守するのがわしの生き様だ。
だが、それにはどんな結果も受け入れる覚悟がいる。お前の覚悟が本物かどうか試させてもらうぞ。慌てるな。まだ一本目だ。
待て。鍵は扉の奥にある管理室だ。
もう一つ、戦艦のある船着き場はどこ
He
だ。
looks disappointed that he
正
folded
面の階段を
his
進
reason.
んだ先でさ。
わかった。
Ow.
手間をかけたわね。
単なる適材適所だ。鍵も必要だが、戦艦も潰すぞ。バンエルティア号が迎撃される前にな。
だな。管理室か船着き場か、どっちに舵を取る？
管理室を探すわよ。
Alright, that's so many rooms to look at.
アイゼン、なかなかいい喧嘩っぷりだな。
お前のキレっぷりほどじゃない。
お仲間には剣で戦うやつも多そうだったが、あんたは剣は使わないのか？
あいにくだがな。死神の呪いってやつは、俺に関わるものなら何でもちょっかいを出しやがる。鞘から抜いただけで折れたり、敵にとどめを刺そうとした瞬間に刀身が抜けて飛んでいったりもした。
Oh,
命を
that
かけて
must
戦
have
う
looked
時
really
に
funny.
はあまりにも信用ならん。体一つで戦う
I thought this
の
was
が
only Jack
一
Tarfer.
番マシだ。
I was kinda noticing them as well. Once it's over, we can like putting on the lid and look at this mother from behind.
残念だぜ。
剣抜きでも面白い勝負はできるぞ。お前の剣と俺の呪い、試してみるか。
その時が来たらな。切られても恨みっこなしだぜ。
それは俺のセリフだ。
さて、ここからが本番だが、攻略の算段は立ってるのか、副長。
この要塞に詰めているのはほぼ王国兵だ。大魔師は数えるほどしかいないと見ていい。
海に鉄門まで作ったってのに、ずいぶん手ぬるいな。
外界で暴れる族を取り締まるのに大魔師を厚くする必要なんてないってことでしょ。
そうだ。人間相手なら王国兵でも役に立つ。
指揮官として大魔師を置けば十分ってわけか。
国王の顔こそ立ててはいるが、もはやこの国の実権はアルトリウスが握っているようなものだ。各地の警備、防衛は清涼主導で行われ、王国兵たちは大魔師の指揮下に置かれている。
狙うは大魔師だな。少しは骨のあるやつがいると楽しめるんだがな。
おるのか？
俺は切る専門だ。
I think I also look at the fashion menu. They are exactly where wings would sprout out of if you had any. Or it might be just stylistic, just like people wearing ripped jeans on purpose. I was kind of thinking of like the Batman logo. Is where it came from. Oh, or is it actually? There you got stuff there twice. I don't seem to lead anywhere. I also forget a lot of stuff from the games I play if I didn't get super, and I mean super into them. And once I remember almost nothing about the game is when I know it's about time to replay it.
しかし、本当に不運が続くんだな。
まあな。
なんだろうと、この先に進まなきゃならない。岩をどかす方法を探すわよ。
Big to jump over, climb across. Whatever you say, game. I like that this enemy just called the Walmart. I wish that like whenever you use an attack it will show the element of that attack on the icon, on the little icon, the name of the attack up there. Will make it easier to keep track of it. Kinds of nightmare from Metroid Fusion. Oh, did you see that? So apparently the name of the next Metroid game got leaked. So I don't know if that was any, if it has any credibility to it. Think I solved the problem with that rock. Oh, he's speed up. He'll take still out of him. Well, so to use his art move, I have to wait for enemy to be knocked down, whatever that means. I think I saw him using it while he was being controlled by the CPU. If a combo starts with the enemy weakness, the later moves count as weakness even if they aren't. I can test that. The game said I have to try and have a combo where all the hits exploit a different enemy weakness. I mean a combo where all the enemy's weaknesses are covered across all the hits. But most enemies I've seen so far only have one weakness, which is why like I just go for spamming a single move over and over. Oh, the Brazilian Age rating leaked it. Alright, so I might hear of one such case. So wait, the lizards blink against Earth? So the second hit of Aiden's combo is Earth, so that counts as a weak point. You can tell because of the red numbers. But the last and first hits don't count as a splinter weak point. So just the ones that actually have the Earth element on them. But then in the middle of all the chaos of a battle, it's hard to keep track of stuff like that. Which is why, again, I hope there is some kind of training mode later. So white, red, and he needs more souls to be able to deliver the fourth hit. And I was trying to kill a single enemy to get a soul, but my party keeps stealing my kills. Also, can you tell that we are recycling room layouts? The first Spring Hunter had the Lizard Main. That was when I barely played. I beat the second one.
貴様たちは侵入者か。いや、どうでもいいか。ゴーマに関わる者は全て切り伏せる。我が乱月流の剣でな。
Oh, that's gonna trigger him.
どけ、アイゼン。
お前こそ下がれ。こいつは俺がやる。
いや、これは俺の獲物だ。
It's better to switch characters for different maintenance and switch combos all the time. I mean, if a boss is really tough, you might as well switch the combos of your entire party to cover their weakness. So I don't know if, like, when the CPU is controlling your party members, if they still stick to the combos that you've set, or if they come up with their own. One's weak to ice and earth. As the game, I think the game still hasn't explained whatever it is. It's like the auto, semi-auto, and the manual. Those are. I was gonna say those are like car transmission terms, but then semi-auto is a weapon term. Oh, this one doesn't speak left. Oh dang, they got rid of the other minion on their own. This one's weak to nothing. Oh, that was a ton of damage.
時間がない。お前たちは戦艦を潰せ。
六郎、そいつはまだ。
ああ、力を残してる。行くぞ。
Hey, is that guy gonna turn out to be somebody Rokuro knows?
誰から乱月流を習った？
清涼特等大魔師しぐれ様だ。
嘘をつけ。あいつが弟子なんか通るか。今つぶしに 2,3 個技を教えただけだろ。で、同じ技で叩き潰された。
Oh, that was very specific, Rokuro. Makes me think that happened to you as well.
Aizen, 火薬は？
仕掛けた。こいつをバンエルティア号へ
Maybe
の
it
のろ
is
し
the
代わり
menu.
にする。
Must be burnt in the like huge pile of tutorials that we have.
この程度じゃ修行にならんな。だが、奴の居場所は分かった。ああ、俺の目的も清涼になったぞ。恩返しもできるし、ちょうどいいな。
あんたがやったの？
ん？まずかったか？
別に。
死神の連れにはちょうどいい。
開門への鍵を見つけないと。管理室へ急ぐわよ。
So as this one just stay there.
剣術、背中の大立ち。お前は嵐月の血を引く者か。
なあ、そうだが、それがどうした？
櫛山田という名を聞いたことはないか。嵐月にゆかりのある鍛冶職人らしい
が。なあ、桃園にあたる包丁職人の一族だが、あんた料理好きなのか？
いや、一品だと聞いたんでな。贈り物に良さそうだと思っただけだ。
やめておけ。櫛山田は呪いの包丁だ。包丁自体は立派なものだったそうだが、握ったやつは皆誰かで構わず人を切りたくなっちまうんだとさ。噂じゃ鉄を打つときに好きな女の血を使った
Maybe his sword works a similar way. That's why he never takes it off.
真相は闇の中だ。職人どもが切り合って一族は滅んじまって、包丁は皆炉で溶かされて鉄くずになったらしい。
それで櫛山田に関する話をほとんど聞いたことがなかったのだな。
嵐月家の宿命、いや血なんだろうな。
噂以上の一族のようだな。
まあ噂以下よりはマシだけどな。
準備はいいわね。ここだ。
I'll say this game has a way of making even the really easy fights feel very satisfying. Because if you can kill enemies very fast, you get your soul gouge back up also very fast, which lets you spawn your break carcass. Because you spend a soul to enter break, then get it back by killing an enemy, and then repeat it. Am I actually supposed to go back? Because yeah, that one room was definitely a dead end. Yeah, there's where I'm supposed to be. I enough with anything involving button combos, which is why I don't play a lot of action games to begin with. The honors in Trials of Mana were like extremely simple, because one had 2 buttons. Not been here before, have I? But this is blocked off. The only time I ever heard of Dante's Inferno was in a video talking about a bunch of video game commercials. Makes me feel like it's one game that's very popular, but I just completely passed by it. I did have a PlayStation 3, which is what I think that game came out for. But I largely just used that console to play racing games back in the day. I don't know if I've told this story already, but I once got a copy of God of War 3 as a birthday gift for the PlayStation 3, and I ended up never playing it. Although it came with, it was like some kind of collector's thing, because it came with a God of War 3 controller, and I definitely used the controller a lot. Especially since the one that came with the PS3 started to break down.
無手かと思いきやすでに狂気だな。
お前の切り札はいつ見せてくれ。
The only game franchise you've finished now.
こが管理室のようね。手分けして鍵を探すわよ。
俺たちは奥の部屋を探す。
Aí, compass just like the only lost at sea. Ow. He's been getting a lot of hits to the head today. One more.
これくらい我慢しなさい。生きてる証拠よ。
単行部か。
痛いってことがよ。
でも痛いのは怖い。
そりゃあ誰だってそうだけど。
ベルベットも？
それにしても変なものが好きよね、男の子って。好きなんでしょ？
よくわかんない。でも本で見てからずっと不思議な感じがして、なんか
ドキドキする。
うん。なんで針は北を向くんだろう。誰が動く仕掛けを考えたんだろう。これがあったらいろいろなところを冒険できるのかなって思うとドキドキする。
そういう時は言えばいい。好きか嫌いか、楽しいか怖いか。あんたは生きてるんだから。
僕は生きてる。
これは私の意見、命令じゃないから。いい？
わかった。
鍵があったか。これで開門を開けられるな。
羅針盤も必要だ。よく見つけた。
うん。
これで準備は整った。開門を開門するぞ。
You asked somebody to talk to on the map just outside just that I didn't get to.
どこか具合でも悪いのか。
羅針盤が落ちてきて単行部ができた。
どれどれ。おお、結構腫れてるな。こいつは痛いだろう。
うん。でも僕は生きてる。
痛みも生きている証と言いたいのか。
ベルベットが教えてくれた。
よし。じゃあ俺がその単行部を押してやる。冗談だって。
バカやってないで急ぐわよ。ここを落として船に戻ったら砂糖をもらってコブに塗りなさい。あれが引くわ。
うん。
別に怒らないから。
So, like, down there was an icon of NPC to speak to, but it's not there anymore, so I think I just missed it. Yeah, I think I've been up there before, that's where I came from.
ずいぶん気に入ったようだな。だが今は羅針盤はカバンに入れておけ。
カバンに入れる。
そうだ。見たところ作りもしっかりしてるし、いいカバンじゃないか。
マウリッツ織り。
マウリッツ織りって何なんだ？
ダンダラチュラという雲から取った動物繊維を織った上質な生地だ。品位あるほのかな艶、赤子の肌のごとき滑らかな手触り、軽くて伸びもあり、通気性も耐久性にも優れている。だがそれだけではない。特筆すべきはこの生地の持つ衝撃吸収力で。
あんた いろいろと詳しいんだな。
知識と経験の裏付けが宝の目利きに役立つ。奪った宝を何でもかんでも積み込めば船が傾くからな。
なるほどな。
というわけで羅針盤を入れておくにはそのカバンは最適だ。
ちゃんとしまっておきなさい。大切なものなんでしょ。
Funny, so something like, I don't know, a fashion designer would be a great pirate. Because you know which, like, clothes or bags are more valuable to steal. Never thought about, like, how being good at appraising would overlap with being a thief. As I think I'm not supposed to go back to the beginning, open that door that was locked out before. So farm was quite common in medieval times. Yeah, should be this one, right?
よし、開いた。
今のは
バンエルティア号が近づいている合図だ。急ぐぞ。
分かった。とっとと開門を開けるわよ。
うん、とっとと。
刀のサビに
Anyway, trying to hurry here.
この程度
切り捨てごめん。
I think I've been accumulating a lot of those herbs without using them. Oh, what it throw. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Surprised you didn't save all those for Magma. I'm not worried because the game did say they're not, the areas are not like finite, they grow back. And she's taking a while to show up anyway. So who knows how much longer I have to wait.
よし、もう一つの仕掛けを探すわよ。
So say, when I pretty early on, when I was playing up past 0, I knew Alauni was gonna be a party member. You know, I was playing to fair in my party. But if I were to wait to like save up my nuts to use on her, it would be ages. Because the game is almost over when she joins our party. Rosy cheeks. I have what if you mess with its dimensions. As you can see, you can make this game look very stupid if you want to. But I wonder if I'll like be able to make it look actually like without those cosmetics. Oh yeah, and also got night patch. It looks like it's gonna be all like face or head accessories, which makes sense. They're easier to fit. Right, but there's the rose which goes on the chest. And I got this outfit for Rokuro from Sleeping at You. But so far I'm preferring to just stick to the default appearances. Oh, I think there is a pirate-themed outfit DLC, so could pair that up with the eye patch. Though the pirate outfits might already have an eye patch like built in. Don't remember how they look like. We have to use our damn finger system. You look like a total Chonibio with both the eye patch and measured arms. We have a new gauge. LT doing combo. Fine, I'm pressing LT, nothing's happening. Yeah, nothing's happening. I guess you only can be guarding. I got one, or you mean one of what? Oh, the LT doing a combo with your more break touch. So I have the others have 3, so I think taking also is one. That's be doing a combo. And the enemy can't be guarding from the blue flank. No, I'm holding the button, nothing's happening for a left step. Ow. Yeah, I don't get how this works. I am holding down the button to use that new thing. It's LT. Maybe the other guys don't have one yet. Do they all have one? I'm guessing they must have, because they all got that new icon next to their health bars. But then I was having trouble activating during the tutorials, I guess I'm doing something wrong. Okay, checking the menu. Oh yeah, looks like only Velvet has got it, despite everybody getting the new icon. That's why.
うなずき場はゴーマの巣だ。あれじゃあ船に乗り込まれちまうな。って時間がない。
アイゼン、船に止まらずに海門を抜けるよう
Oh,
指
we're
示
gonna
できる。
jump down. That's
それな
what,
ら船
what I
は
was
助かる
thinking.
が、俺たちはどうする？
この真下を通る船に飛び移る。
おお。
それしかないでしょ。アイゼン、なんとか合図を。
必要ない。バンエルティア号は海門を突っ切る。
伝えなくても？
俺も同じ策を考えた。アイフリード海賊団の流儀だ。
本当にまっすぐ来た。
こっちも行くわよ。
無事で済むかな。
死神に保証してほしい。
Oh, really? He can't find the compass. It's right there.
ちょっと何を。
I also feel like despite growing up with a younger brother, Velvet really doesn't pay enough attention to the child she's got following her around. You can probably imagine they have a skill called Dragon Drive is really bad. I mean really bad as in really powerful.
まったく、あんたは。
ごめんなさい。
行くわよ。
I to get another bump on the head. I've been getting a bunch of new moves and not equipping them, but then I can look at that off stream after this. Oh, right, because Mark 22 drugs is a bad thing.
お見事。
まずは命の恩人への感謝が欲しいな。
いやいや、触るなって言ったのに大砲いじって暴発させたんでしょ。
そうじゃか。あれはいい暴発じゃよ。
ごめんなさい。
ちゃんと持ってなさい。そんなに大事なの？
貸せ。進路を出す。 前が羅針盤を見ろ。ただし読み間違えたらサメの餌にするからな。
しっかりね。
ライフィセットって。
名前よ、あんたに。
僕の名前。
Also, she knows that it's her brother.
いい名前じゃないか。
Which makes it kinda weird why she was so cold towards him from the beginning.
海峡を抜けるぞ。進路を取れ。ライフセット。
進路はローグレス。
It's gonna be a nice time to end the stream, like whenever I'm able to save again. I have to wait until I at least get somewhere where I can access the menu.
いやー、新鮮だな。まともに港につけた。
坊や、よかったのう、サメの餌にならずに済んで。
よかった。
いいの？海賊船がこんなに堂々と。
北の海はいかがでしたか、アイゼン副長。
ヘラビーサと見晴らし台が沈んだ。
Oh, is this gonna be like a whole
ノースガンド
pirate
領
town?
の流通は大混乱するはずだ。
それは耳寄りな。早速手を打たせていただきます。
船長の手がかりがあったと。
はい、だいぶ前の噂ですが、アイフリード船長はタイタニア島に送られたとか。
タイマ氏が管理する監獄島だな。わかった。行ってみよう。
Yeah, it looks like we're eventually going back to the prison.
届を出しておきましたが、お気をつけて。ローグレスで盛大な式典があるせいで、ここも人目が多くなっておりますので。
なるほど。情報がボラードの見返りってわけだな。
情報が見返り？
最新情報をいち早く教えてやれば、商人は儲ける機会を得られるでしょ。
だから海賊でもかばってくれる。
アイゼンたちはあちこちの港にこういうコネを持ってるんだろうな。
清涼な規律でも人の欲までは縛りきれんということじゃ。
そうなんだ。
監獄島に行っても無駄よ。アイフリードはそこにはいない。
なぜそれを？
私は監獄島から脱走してきたの。監獄の囚人が言ってた。この島から生きて出たのはアイフリードだけ。メルキオルというジジイの大魔師が連れ出したって。
メルキオル様は特等大魔師で清涼の長老。いつもは本部にいるはずだよ。
様はいらない。
Don't call him Lord.
海賊バン・アイフリードは俺たちの船長だ。あいつの失踪には清涼の上層部が絡んでいるようだな。
その本部というの
Oh,
は
when they say Van Ifrit, I remember hearing that name before. Just Ifrit didn't ring a bell.
行ったことないけど。
ベルベットの目的もそこにいる男だろ。
目的は同じというわけだな。
謝らないわよ。巻き込んでも。
それはこっちのセリフだ。
Yeah, what's
ところで、
that cat
お
over there?
前たちの船だがな。あれも
I was
仲間
trying to
が
get to the
乗り込ん
safe
で開門
point.
要塞を抜けた。うちの探索船として使わせてもらうぞ。
好きにして。勝手に乗ってきたものだし。
探索船って？
探索船の担当はベンウィックだ。あいつから説明を聞いてくれ。
I just want to see what this cat does. Play Chambalon 2, play Slash Beat. Okay, check that out next time. Looks like it will be like a minigame that uses the battle system. So if I can find the time for it off stream, I'll try to review my party composition without like everybody's combos and all that. And also like read up on the combat systems to see if I can actually grasp it, because like I was mostly just mashing buttons today. Also, yeah, the game does that when I take the focus out of the window, the audio stops. So I'm finding somebody to rate. Also, thanks Knight, thanks Kira. Gonna be ending this now. Thanks a lot for everybody who's tuned in. Hope to see you next week. Have a good night.